In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the NHL's top leading goal scorers and discuss who we think is going to win the Rocket Richard Trophy this season. And that's coming up next. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video here at Top Shelf Hockey. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. We review and discuss all 31 NHL teams. So if you're a huge hockey fan, consider subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss anything. Alright, so as I mentioned off the top, we want to take a look at the top goal scorers in the NHL right now and give our opinion on who we think is going to win a Rocket Richard Trophy. Once we're done here, I'd like you to leave some comments as well and leave me your thoughts on who you think is going to win. We're going to take a quick look here at the top 10, give some quick thoughts on each player, and we'll give our thoughts at the end as to who we think is going to win. So let's jump in. Number 10, we've got Nathan MacKinnon with 32 goals, having a tremendous season. Certainly the MVP to his team, and if it wasn't for his injuries earlier this year, would certainly be in the Hart Trophy consideration. Tied for 8th, it's between 8th and 9th, we got Anders Lee and Connor McDavid, both with 33 goals. Connor McDavid's having a tremendous year, even though his team has had a very frustrating, disappointing season. He continues to put up tremendous numbers, scoring 33 goals so far this season. And even though his team is underwhelmed, he's certainly in consideration here for some of these awards based on his personal tremendous individual performance. Anders Lee, of course, has been a tremendous player for the Islanders. Very consistent goal scorer the last few years. Playing with Tavares and Bailey makes for a tremendous top line in Long Island. So some tremendous performances there as well. Number 7, we have Nikita Kucherov at 34. Early on in the season, looks like Kucherov might run away with the award, but he certainly has slowed down in the goal scoring. Has not slowed down though in putting up points. He's had way more assists than goals in the second half of the year, and he's sitting at 34 goals, but he's certainly still in the running to win the Art Ross Trophy, and he's having a tremendous season for Tampa Bay. Number 6, we've got Tyler Seguin of the Dallas Stars with 36 goals, having a tremendous season on another team that's kind of underwhelmed and inconsistent this year. But Tyler Seguin right now is having a tremendous year for the Dallas Stars and looks as though they have a pretty good shot here at making the playoffs. At number 5, we got Wild Bill Karlsson at 36 goals. What a story he's been. That top line for Vegas have all been individually great stories as well as the team. Who would have thought he'd be scoring so many goals this year? He's having a tremendous season for Vegas. Great pickup through the expansion draft on Vegas' part for sure. Now next up we have Eric Stahl with 37 goals. He certainly reinvented himself with Minnesota. At his tail end of his days in Carolina, it looks like his career was in a major decline. He goes to the Rangers, certainly didn't fare much better, but he's certainly completely turned things around and reinvented his career with the Wild. And 37 goals, he's on pace to have one of the greatest seasons of his entire career this year. So he's having a tremendous season. Number 3, we've got Evgeny Malkin with 39 goals. Malkin has probably been the best player in the whole league in the second half of the year. Certainly in contention for the Art Ross as well as the Rocket Richard Trophy. Certainly deserves a lot of consideration for the Hart Trophy as well. He's having a tremendous year, heating up at just the right time as we approach the playoff season as the Penguins attempt to win the Stanley Cup for a 3rd consecutive season. So Malkin, number 3. Patrick Laine is number 2 with 41 goals. The youngster's having a tremendous sophomore season. Certainly right up there, number 2 in the league. We just seen him go head-to-head with Alex Ovechkin the other night when Ovechkin scored his 600th goal. We did do a video discussing Alex's 600th goal. If you missed that video, there's a YouTube card up here. You can go and watch that video and leave some comments, because we also discussed what we thought of Ovechkin and if he was one of the all-time greats or where he ranks in NHL history. So go check out that video. But Laine is certainly having a tremendous year for the Jets. Looks like he's going to be a prolific scorer for years to come. Not even 20 years old yet. One of the greatest performances we've seen by a teenager in the NHL in quite some time. Number 1, we've got Alex Ovechkin, as we just mentioned, scored goal number 600 the other night and now has 42 goals for the season. So certainly on pace to win the award as of right now, and certainly will be in the top couple guys for sure come season end. But what I want to know from you is, who do you think is going to win this award? Right now, personally, I think it's going to come down to Ovechkin or Laine. They're both really hot right now, and they're certainly in the 1st and 2nd place. There is a possibility we could see Malkin catch up and steal the award. But right now, if I had to put my money on somebody, I'd probably pick Ovechkin. But personally, I think it'd be really fun to see Laine win it. It's been a long time since we've seen a player as young as him win the award and do something so special. So right now, my gut says Ovechkin wins it, But my heart says this to stick with Patrick Laine. It'd be a great story if he could win this award this year. He's having a tremendous season in his second year in the NHL, and he's certainly a tremendous talent. And looks like he's going to have a great career ahead. Now, obviously, what I want to know is, who do you think is going to win the award? So leave some comments down below. Give me your thoughts, and let's discuss further in the comment section. If you're new to the channel, I hope you consider subscribing. We upload here every day, and we cover all 31 NHL teams, so there's plenty of content for you to enjoy. If you haven't done so already, please consider checking us out on social media. You're going to see our Twitter handle on the screen right here. We're also on Facebook and Instagram, and all those are linked down below in the description. As always, thank you very much for watching, everybody. We'll catch you next time.